Hey guys, how's it going? I am the ConflictNerd. Hello and welcome. It's that time. It is SimCity with the fans. So you guys commented. I picked some random names and some not so random names out of the comments section to join me tonight, or whatever time I upload this video, because it's probably not going to be at night. But whatever, that's completely irrelevant. I'm joined here by three people. One by the name of Adam. Say hello, Adam.
Evening.
His in-game name is Mr. Craftman96, so if you see someone by that name causing trouble, you can shout at him. His YouTube channel is youtube.com/Mr. Weekly Vlog. He does vlogs. Go check him out. He's pretty good. I've known the guy for ages, so you can count on me. I'm promoting top quality YouTube content. Our second guest this evening. Do you want me to refer to you by your username or your name?
Taylor.
This is British Gamer NI. That is your name. That's your thing in game, so that works.
Pretty much.
Yep.
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 He's actually from fairly local to me, and by local, I'm technically, when you're from Northern Ireland or anywhere in Ireland or whatever you want to call it, everywhere is local. I mean, I could be where I am right now, and someone a couple of 100 miles away in Dublin, that's still local.
It's just like drive up or get a train or something.
Yeah.
There in like an hour.
It's the way it.
Like,
yeah.
Hi, how are you?
Or if you're from the south, it's, you know, top of the morning to you, but
Would you like a pint of dinner?
Did I really just do that? That reminds me of a story I need to tell you guys in a minute, but first let's introduce our third and final guest, who is actually a bit ill. It is DPDA1. I'm going to call you DPA because it's easier. How's it going?
Pretty good.
Aside from being ill, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this story that I want to tell is completely irrelevant to SimCity, but I was browsing Reddit the other day and I was reading this thing. It's like something about the most embarrassing situations or awkward or something like that. And there was this guy that was like, I went up to a cop, a guy who I didn't know was a cop, who was a cop, and I tried to bum a spliff off of him. And he goes up to the cop, and he's like, hey man, can I get some drugs? And this guy's like, oh, sorry, I can't. By the way, I'm a cop. The guy who asked for the drugs then thought, he was already high, thought it would be a good idea to then throw the cop off his scent by pretending to be Irish. In my head, I pictured it like this. Hey man, can I get some drugs? Sorry, I don't actually have any. By the way, I'm a cop. Oh, well, top of the morning to you. It was more exciting in my head. Anyway, SimCity, I've held you guys back long enough. You're either going to kick my ass by being a thorn in my side and hogging all of the resources, or you're going to help. It's entirely up to you guys, because you guys are going to be off plotting by, well, as a group, and I'm going to be off by myself, completely alone and vulnerable. And
lonely.
It's entirely up to you guys what you're going to do.
do.
So, with that in mind, well, we'll see how this goes. Okay, so Trader's Ridge, this could be interesting. Before I came into my own channel here on the TeamSpeak server that we're using to chat and all that, it was mentioned that the wind from Mr. Craftman's city, Adam's city, is blowing in my direction. So basically, air pollution. This is either going to go really well or really badly. I need to be quite advanced, and oh, good lord, look at this layout. That's actually potentially beneficial. I want to see where the wind is going, actually. First, let's get ourselves a bit of road. We actually have, this is kind of beneficial, I suppose, when you think about it. Because, I mean, I can do that. I could put a tunnel right through there. We've got a lot of road already here. So that could potentially just be our highway. Or, well, it is the highway, but you know what I mean. So let's do that. Okay, now let's see. Where is the wind going? That way. Okay, so all of our industry can go over here. And that's actually quite convenient, really, when you think about it, because the train tracks are over here. So that's good. That's actually perfect. let's go ahead and put this in here. Like that. Okay. And we could curve it around, couldn't we? We could bring it around like that, have it hook up. That's a lot of money to be spending on something that isn't really necessary just yet. So, am I gonna do it? Well, if you guys watch my SimCity stuff, I think you already know the answer. I've got a feeling that you probably already know the answer, and that is that, yes, it is necessary. Well, sort of necessary. So something like that, a nice big curve. A lot of money went into that, but it should be okay because it gives us a lot of room for industry. Oh, that's a lot more industry than I wanted. Let me dezone that, and all along here. Okay. I think I want to put my housing at a nice junction between, well, everything, frankly. So let's try putting some nice beachfront housing along here, like so. So along there, and along here, even though that probably won't get zoned. And along there, of course. And, well, why not here too? So that can go there. We'll put loads of commercial there and some commercial there as well. And speed up time. And hopefully we will get some money rolling in. We don't need too much. Just enough to support us. We need water, of course. We need power. I will probably go for a wind plant. Actually, what is the wind speed here? It's not actually telling me. Okay, 12 miles per hour, and this will generate 3 megawatts in 10 mile per hour winds. So we should be okay. What I would actually like to do is have all my power facilities up on this hill. Or, no, maybe I'll put something else up there. I'll put the power facilities over here. If I can get a little bit of money, I'm actually going to go with coal, perhaps. Let's see, what do we have? So we don't have any... Oh, there is actually coal under the city. There's also ore, which is very good. There is also oil. Right. So we need power before we can actually get any of those. And I want coal power. And I want to put it, say, right about there, on the coast. We will destroy the coastline. That seems like a perfectly reasonable thing to do. So now that we have working power, we should be able to get... We need working water as well. Okay. Well, that can go over on this side of things. Right about there kind of works. Although, there is perfect. So right there, we'll have some water. And now we should have access to all of this. So where is the oil? Ah, bad location. Where is the coal? That's not in my... Okay, so there's a tiny bit of coal. And the ore, perfect location right there. And not entirely troublesome there. So coal is up on the hill. There's ore in the hill and there. And oil is... That's a bad spot for oil. As much as I would love to drill there, I don't think I will, to be honest. I just don't want to drill there. It's a nice area. I'm sure it's a nice neighborhood. Or I'm sure it will be a nice neighborhood. Anyway. Sewage outflow. We need to get rid of that shit. Okay. And can we plop a town hall? Where would I want to put this? I think we'll create an area eventually. We'll not place the town hall just yet. We shall wait to place that. Okay, so we could go ahead and possibly upgrade this area a little bit. We will bring the road down like this, perhaps? Yep, I like that idea. We'll bring it down like that. Round like... Maybe that. Maybe we should connect it like this or something. Now let's bring it round to here. And then curve it to there. And I want to put a medium density avenue about there, if I'm honest. So about there. And eventually this will curve around and be a high density avenue. But right now it's just going to be medium. So this road here will connect into this. And that'll be what links the two neighborhoods, the commercial and the residential. So there we go. We'll do that. And this is going to be one big residential road. Alright. Going to be a little bit troublesome. It'll be a little bit troublesome at first anyway, because there's only one road. And I can imagine Sim's having a little bit of a problem getting along here, but that should be okay. Okay, so is that... That looks like it's technically a... that's a bit weird. Okay, whatever. We'll bring this along here, and there, and there. And then the rest of that can be commercial. So there we go. That is the first little area created, I guess. It should be okay. I actually quite like this city, though, because there's not really any way traffic can get horribly backed up, technically, once we have a bunch of roads in. So we should be okay. Let's make sure nothing is going on in the chat there. Doesn't look like it. Nope. We're okay. Right. Let's go ahead and add in a road just because we can. We'll add in this and curve it around like this and say that. Yeah. That seems good. There's high industrial demand. Right. Let's see. Medium density road through there. And we'll slap some industry onto the two sides of it. We could also put a road there and do the same. Alright. So that works. There's plenty of housing cropping up, and that should hopefully sort out the problems with the roads. In fact, I reckon another little road in here should be okay. Shouldn't be too troublesome. Okay. Now let's work on this area. So basically, with this whole event thing, I'm wanting to make sure that I can hold my own, because I don't know if the other guys are going to be working to completely destroy me, or if they're going to be working kind of neutrally with, you know, this this whole kind of friendly little thing going on, you know, because this would be an ample opportunity for me to be completely destroyed and embarrassed, you know. This would be perfect for them. So I don't know. Are these guys scheming against me? Is that maybe what's going to happen? Or am I just being paranoid? Who knows? That's kind of the risk with SimCity with the fans, isn't it? So let's go ahead and do this and this. Unfilled medium wealth jobs. Well, deal with it. We're creating a nice neighborhood here. We don't need to worry too much about unfilled jobs at this point. Although, what do we need for this? Oh, bloody hell, we need a town hall still. Right. Well, we have enough for more medium wealth avenue. So let's continue that to there. That to there. And then to... yeah, there. That works. That should do the job. Okay. Let's go ahead and add in loads more commercial zoning. And I guess we need room for a town hall, don't we? So, actually, this is where we could put all of the services, I think. So let's do this. And then... this? Not enough Somalians. There we go. Right, so we'll put the town hall right at the center. Right there. Yeah, that works. And then we can expand it and stuff like that. So let's upgrade it instantly. Okay. So I want some smart sims. I don't know if... Well, actually, I don't know if I want to focus on that just yet. I do have room for an upgrade here, though. So Department of Education, Department of Finance, Department of Safety will get me the fire stuff and hospitals and all that. That gives me landmarks, pro stadium, and large parks. Department of Transportation will be needed eventually, and so will that. But I think initially, I am wanting the Department of... I don't know, actually. I'm not entirely sure. Probably utilities. Since I tend to have my cities grow quite quickly, I think having a lot of utilities is probably for the best. But I also think adding in clinics and fire stations and police stations is vitally important. So that might be the first thing we do, as opposed to getting departments just straight away. I just don't think we need all those departments. Okay, so first things first, let's add a... Well, to be honest, a fire station works in a sense, but it would be more sensible to have it over here. So I guess what I'll do is I'll put my small fire station over here. When I eventually get the large fire station, it can go about here. So first things first, small fire station right there. Okay. And I want to add some parks. So I'll go ahead and add in this park just on that corner. And I will add this park on that corner. So that'll hopefully improve the wealth of people in the area. And let's go ahead and add in another bit of road. From here, or say here, no, not like that. From there, like that, to there. Actually, can I do this? Can I bring that the whole way? I could. That would be pointless, but I could do it. Alright, we'll do that. Okay, and more residential zoning. We can put in a low-density street just up the middle. And go ahead and zone on that as well. Okay. So this is looking pretty decent, but I fancy having a little bit of a snoop. So what's going on here? What are we getting? We're getting workers from Soiree Sands and from Newtonards. What about Craftopia? Now, they don't have as much money or Sims as me. Newtonards doesn't have as much money or Sims. But that place has more money and a decent number of Sims. I want to have a little look at Craftopia. Gonna have a little bit of a spy here. Just to see what's going on. So what has Adam got here? A bit of rough terrain. That's not exactly terrain I would like to have. But a decent entrance to the city. When that road's upgraded, that'll have traffic. Well, actually, it's already got traffic flowing really smoothly. So, yeah, I see what he's doing. I think he's going to go ahead and try to have his city kind of be a loop. I think that's what's going to happen. I can't be sure. But we'll see. We'll head back to my city for now. We'll go and visit some of the other cities in a little bit. But there doesn't seem to be much of a threat coming from Craftopia at the moment. So we should be okay. We should be okay for now. Anyway, let's see about where else we can upgrade. We have a decent little bit of money here. so I guess I want to go ahead and place down a police station. Now, the police station I'm actually wanting to put here anyway, just because this is an area that might be subject to crime. So we'll go ahead and put a police station just there. And then next up, we'll put the clinic, say, here. So we should be okay. This seems to be going quite nicely, although traffic at this point is a bit of a problem. I mean, quite a big problem at that. I guess it wasn't the best idea to have a little road like that dealing with this much traffic, because now we're getting problems. Although it seems to be more from this direction, so let's try adding in some more little roads here. I do think these are all going to need to be medium density. Eventually, of course, high density. But at the moment, medium should be okay. So we'll do that. And we'll do that. And that. We'll bring this road down like that, I guess, could work. And then, yeah, that should be okay. So, of course, we're going to add more housing to these roads, but that might help traffic out a little bit. I don't know. This is a bit of a nightmare at the moment. But it should be okay. Once we get traffic flowing well, it should be fine. I am curious, though, as to whether or not I can afford this. I can afford to put a tunnel through there. I just don't know that I want to just yet. I mean, I could bring this over like that, maybe. I could also bring it up the mountain, which might be fun. No, I think my best bet would be to put a tunnel through there. Although, I'm also curious. Can I take this around like this? And then meet it there? No, not like that. There. I could... And I think that would cost me less than the bloody tunnel, normal tunnel would. No, not like that. I'm just curious to see if this is possible. What kind of road would I need to do for this to work? That could work. It's a bit nuts. That's okay, though. We'll just put a straight road through the mountain. Like that. So traffic can come through the city, and hopefully that'll just generally improve the flow of traffic as well. I don't know that it will, but I can dream, so that should be okay. Now next up, I think we need to put a road going from here to here. Because that should hopefully improve the flow of traffic when it comes to people getting to work over here. We'll see whether or not that happens, but that should hopefully improve things. In the same way, this area is just a nightmare at the moment. It really is. It's not exactly going to plan, but we should be okay. Let's go ahead and add in a clinic. I want to put it right there. And now we need a... No, I don't want to upgrade roads. I want some buses. So shuttle bus depot. I don't think this is necessarily something that's urgently needed for, you know, the middle of the city. So I'm actually going to put it right here. So it's nice and out of the way. And we'll go ahead and add in an absolute ton of bus stops on either side of the road. My keyboard is spazzing out as it does. Bloody keyboard. Something thing never works. I guess that's what I get for having a wireless keyboard and mouse, huh? Okay, this and this. And this and this. Okay. So now to cover the residential zone in bus stops. Okay. We'll put them absolutely everywhere. Right, so the city is covered in bus stops. Might as well put 1 or 2 here, just in case. So we'll see how well that goes. I don't think we have enough buses, though. So let's get some more of these on the go. There we go. So how many buses do we now have? 12. That should be fine. What's this telling me? I know I have a City Hall module. What's up with Craftopia? They're doing fine. They're doing completely fine. How is Newton Ards doing? Needs health service. It's okay. They're doing pretty good as well. So they need health service. I could maybe loan. I only have 1 ambulance. Okay, no I couldn't. Speaking of my health service, it's pretty shit. So I might want to improve that. Let's see. Let's get an ambulance and put it there. And we'll get some more and put them there. Can we afford it? No, we can't. Can we get another waiting room? No. Right, so how many ambulances do we have then? 2. That's not exactly ideal. Okay, how is the bus service going? Okay, it's improving. It's definitely improving. There's more and more people using the buses, which is very good news because it means that traffic will hopefully clear up a bit. Good. This is going quite well. I'm quite tempted, though, to remove this stretch of road and turn it into an avenue. I feel like that might make a bit more sense. Although, the thing is, I've kind of split this off into 3 distinct areas. Commercial, bit more commercial. Residential is all along here, and then industry. The only problem is the ways out of the residential zones are streets, and not very good ones. We're also having problems with waste disposal. So let's see about fixing those problems with a dump. And the more I think about it, the more I want to put the dump up here. But I can't really do that, can I? Okay, we'll put the dump there. And that should hopefully do the job. The fire service is a bit slow, but we are putting out all the fires per day. So it should be fine.